What it do, y'all boys? It's the Black Raj, and hey, you seen the title of the video, you seen the thumbnail, so let's get into it, man. Coming out of 2024, we've had nothing but bangers. I'm talking Black Myth, Wukong, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Conquer. Wait, that's not supposed to be. Scratch that. But y'all know what I mean, man. As great of a year that last year was, this year is literally going to be generational. Like, for real. This year, there's an endless well of games. And without further delay, this is my top 7 games I can't wait to play in 2025. Starting off at number 7, we have Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra by Skydance. Release date still to be determined, but scheduled for 2025. This game came out of nowhere when it was revealed during the State of Unreal event last year, and it blew everyone away. This is a single-player action-adventure game set in occupied Paris during World War II, where you play as both Captain America and Black Panther. First off, if you don't know me, then I'm a huge Black Panther fan, and being able to experience a whole new, brand new Marvel universe with Black Panther in a single player story mode game, come on, kid, like what are we talking about? Not to mention the breathtaking visuals that Unreal Engine is bringing to the game. If we could get a compelling story that brings the best out of both characters, a soundtrack with memorable bangers, and at the very least, a fun gameplay loop with progression alongside both characters, we could have a solid competitor for Game of the Year. The studio creating this game is being led by Amy Hennig, the creative director and writer for Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. So I have no doubt in my mind that this game is going to absolutely bang, man.
That's far enough!
Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
At number 6, we have Crimson Desert by Pearl Abyss. Release date late 2025. This is a game that, in all honesty, if you had described it to me, I would have thought it was fake. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm talking about a game that has a world that seems to be at least comparable to The Witcher 3 in scale and size. Combat on par with some of the greatest games in the industry. Graphics that can compete with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. All with elements from game franchises we all know and love, like Assassin's Creed and Breath of the Wild. Crimson Desert is a single-player RPG made by Pearl Abyss, the same creators from the MMORPG Black Desert Online. Now, I just want to be upfront. Y'all boys, I ain't never played Black Desert Online, not once in my Okay, wait. I definitely played it one time, but I was like, it's not for me. I'm just not a big MMO guy, all right? That being said, while I'm not too much of an MMO guy, I know when I first saw Black Desert Online, I was blown away by its combat and its graphics. I have no idea if there will be various class systems similar to BDO and a multitude of different ways to express yourselves in combat, but from the looks of the 50+ minute gameplay presentation, this is looking to be an all-timer. And yes, you heard me right. In a world where we have games that don't even show us real gameplay for games that are coming out within a year, we have these legends at Pearl Abyss who just laid it all out for us to see. I personally can't wait to dive head first into this open world and experience it firsthand. Alright, coming in at number 5, we have Pokemon Legends Z8. For those that don't know, I'm a huge Pokemon fan. Growing up and watching the Pokemon anime while playing the DS games still give me fond memories to this day. But y'all know I'ma always keep it a buck with y'all. I haven't bought and played a new Pokemon game since 2022 when Legends Arceus came out. And before then, I haven't bought a Pokemon game in a minute before then, bro. Before that, I'm pretty sure Sword and Shield was like my last mainline game. And then prior to that, I didn't play anything, like for real, at all. Me personally, I 1000% believe in not putting money towards something that you do not believe in. I'm not ever going to waste my hard-earned money on a product. And at the end of the day, I vote with my wallet. That being said, I understand Game Freak doesn't always get the adequate amount of time that it takes to make a AAA game in the 21st century, but hopefully that shouldn't be a problem this go around. Building on the existing infrastructure that they already have from Scarlet and Violet, combined with how great and refreshing Pokemon Legends Arceus was, and all of the great new ideas that they sprinkled all throughout the game, and also combine this with the fact that this game is going to be cross-platform with the Switch and the Switch 2, meaning that they'll have more power to work with. I truly do have high hopes for Game Freak and the Pokemon Company, and I really hope that they don't let me down. At number 4, yes sir, we have Fable by Playground Games, man. The original Fable for the Xbox is one of the first RPGs I ever played, and it forever impacted my taste in storytelling and gaming. From the concepts of choice impacting the story, choosing to be good or evil, having a variety of different ways to build your class and everything in between, I remember spending so many sleepless nights trying to be the best in the arena and defeating Whisper. If this new Fable can give me even half the satisfaction that the OG did, then it will be a win in my book. But this game is at number 4 because I truly believe it will provide all of that and more. Fable and the success that it will bring will be the turning point in Xbox's unfortunate downfall that has been in the past 6 years. And who else to do this but Playground Games, the same creators of the Forza Motorsport games. And playing the most recent Forza Horizon games, I could 1000% say these guys know how to make a good game. So I'm very excited from what I've seen so far. Hopefully they truly hit the nail on the head and this could be that game to truly launch Xbox into the next generation.
This kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
Now we finally hit the top 3. At number 3, we have Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yes, that's right. AC Shadows is my number 3. I want to make this clear. I haven't truly bought and played an Assassin's Creed game in a long time. And seeing how the series has evolved, I haven't been a fan of it. However, since the announcement that Ubisoft would finally be making a mainline Assassin's Creed game in Japan, I've been dying to play it. Sometime a little after Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out, I remember being a kid and we used to have like the Game Informer magazines from like GameStop. And I remember either reading an article in there or maybe it was some like online on like IGN or something, but it was like one of the CEOs or somebody very high up in Ubisoft basically was like, we're never gonna make an Assassin's Creed game in Japan, that'll be over my dead body, like some crazy. And I remember being there like, bro, what? Like Assassin's Creed, ninjas, Japan, historical context of ninjas and assassinations. Like, what are we talking about right now? But at that point in time, as soon as I saw that, I was like, bro, Ubisoft is cooked. And from legit, after like Black Flag, I hadn't bought a Ubisoft game since then. For like, I think the only time I ever got like, I played a little bit of Origins, and I think that was like off of what? Like a PlayStation Plus something, like super deal, like a holiday sale of like $2 or something, I don't know. And then I had got Valhalla. I know I got Valhalla, but played it. I personally didn't mess with it. But we're here. We're finally here. Ubisoft, you guys aren't slick. Y'all saw the success of Ghost of Tsushima. Shout out Sucker Punch Games. You already know. Ubisoft saw that we all fucked with Ghost of Tsushima, and we put our money where our mouth was. You make a good product with something that we actually want to play, guess what? People are gonna play it. What? Come on now. So imagine how I felt reading that Assassin's Creed would be taking place in Japan for its next mainline title. Tears in my eyes. Tears in my eyes. So now, Ubisoft is currently playing catch up to something that they've had the capacity to do for the last 12 years. And in all honesty, I'm excited to see what they cook up for us because everything I've seen thus far is beautiful. By the way, speaking of Sucker Punch, at number 2, we got Ghost of Yotei. Yes, sir. Ghost of Yotei. Number 2. Ghost of Yotei already holds a special place in my heart. My first video I made after I truly decided to take becoming a YouTuber seriously was my Ghost of Yotei reaction video. And as a really small channel during that time, the fact that I got 1K plus views on it showed me that I need to truly do what I'm doing right now. In a console generation where we had God of War 2018, Spider-Man PS4, Uncharted 4, the list goes on. Ghost of Tsushima is my definitive game for the PlayStation 4. From graphics to art direction to music to story to gameplay and everything in between, Sucker Punch created a masterpiece and excelled at everything they set out to do with Ghost of Tsushima. And I have no doubt in my mind that Ghost of Yotei as its sequel will expand on everything we experienced and elevate the series as a whole. This right here would have been my number 1 if it wasn't for Grand Theft Auto 6. What more can I say? Rockstar Games is at the zenith of what it means to be a gaming developer. Going from Grand Theft Auto 5, which was a 10 out of 10, to making a literal gaming certified classic of all time with Red Dead Redemption 2. We all know GTA 6 will be phenomenal. However, can it live up to the insane hype? Well, that's left to be determined. However, I believe Grand Theft Auto 6 will be that classic to push gaming forward as a medium. It's going to push the envelope further than we've ever seen before. And I'm talking envelope pushing as in Breath of the Wild. I'm talking Witcher 3. I'm talking Elder Scrolls Skyrim. That's how much this game is going to be pushing barriers. Being that it's now 2025, I can't truly say that we've had a real next gen game. Closest thing I could really think of is like Black Myth Wukong really pushed the envelope a lot, but it's not there. It's not, you feel me? Black Myth Wukong, Breath of the Wild. You feel me? Black Myth Wukong, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Like, there's a certain level that a game has to reach that eclipses all of its peers. And I truly feel like Grand Theft Auto 6 is that thing. All this being said, I truly believe GTA 6 will win Game of the Year. It will be a phenomenal game that we will all be playing for the next 5 years minimum. And that is why it is my number 1 game I can't wait to play in 2025.